Alright YouTube, just a quick progress report. I've got the first coat of clear lacquer on, and it looks like it's coming right along. Let's see, I'm pleased with the results. Hoping I have enough lacquer in that can to finish the job. I may have to go get another can because I still got to put another coat on this, and then I've still got to do the doors and the drawers, and I've got the second coat of stripper on this. I was able to get that hinge off of it. Excuse me, not hinge, but I was able to get the drawer pull off of it. I got it over here, ready to go back inside the house with those two hinges and the citrus strip there. So now that that is dry to the touch over there, I went on ahead and turned the fan back on because I wasn't worried about dust and stuff sticking to it because it's dry now. And I want to go ahead and get the sander out and sand those two drawer fronts there and get them ready for pre-stain and stain. And then when I acquire some space on my workbench, I will go ahead and start working those two drawer fronts. Let's see, that one might be kind of difficult having that big basket on it, but we'll find something to do. Looks like it just held on with nails. That drawer pull that was on that over there was only held on with one screw. The other side had a nail in it. But that's okay. Like I say, I got plenty of screws to go back in them holes. And what I'll do is, if the holes are too big for the screws that I've got, I'll take a toothpick and push it down in there and break it off flush, and then screw the screw in, and that'll make them grip, give them something to bite into, and of course they won't pull out then because they'll be in there with the screw and that piece of wood jammed up against it. So all right, well, let me go ahead and sand those two down and get them ready for staining. YouTube, back again, just another quick update. I've got these here sanded down, pre-stained and stained, and I think they're going to come out all right. There were places like that there where I just could not get the paint off. Now I may go back on that, go back over that a little bit, because I've had some luck. I went on ahead and finished stripping down that stick. Here it is. I went on ahead and finished stripping it down. Now that there is going to be on the bottom and won't show. But what I did was, there were places along in here where the paint was showing up pretty good that I could not get it off one way or another. What I ended up doing was the same thing I did to the end pieces of that stick, which are over here. Now see, that goes on the inside. I want to put some filler in that, but I went on ahead and these here had paint all over them. There just wasn't no good way to get it off. I couldn't rub it off or get the stripper to work or nothing else on it. So what I done was I just took my Dremel tool here, my generic Dremel, and I've got this round, I don't know if that'll focus in the camera or not, but it's just a round head on there, like a little metal polishing or sanding head or grinding head, or what do you want to call it. But I used that on there, and that stripped all that paint right off. Now it left them a little rougher than I would like, but I think I can go over them, hit them a lick or two with some the sander or some sandpaper or something, and those ought to come buff right out. I say I'll get them stuck back on that stick, and I might go over there and try to use that Dremel on that just a little bit. But I'll wait till the stain dries before I try it. I say this here, I've still got about another hour yet before I can apply the next coat to it. It said to wait 2 hours before applying the second coat, and I'll go ahead and do that. Here, I'll go ahead and upload this video to YouTube, get it uploading and everything, and by the time I get that mess done, it'll be time to take my pills and get my insulin shot and whatnot, and I'll come back out here and maybe we'll be ready to spray again. But that's about all I got for now. So I guess I'll go ahead and say this is Gary signing off, and thanks for watching. Well, I thought I was going to quit for the morning, but I haven't yet. I've been working on these doors. I've got a lot of the paint off of it. This is the last door. I've got a lot of the paint off, but you can see there's still quite a bit on there, on the corners and the edges and the grooves and stuff. You know the drill with that. I'll get it picked out and washed off and everything else. I've washed it several times now and gotten quite a bit of it off. And I went on ahead and finished this thing. Shit. Pardon me. Okay. I keep getting my finger on the zoom trigger there, and I don't mean to. But I've got that thing, got it back together. And like I say, when I get it done, get it up on there, I'll put some wood filler on those spots there. Here's the other door. Like I say, I've got it washed down. It's ready for sanding now. I've already sanded this thing here. It's already been sanded. It's ready for pre-stain and stain now. But this here is ready to be sanded first. And I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not going to do that sanding this morning. I don't know how much more of this I want to do this morning either, because I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I might piddle around for another 15 minutes or so. Then it'll be 5 o'clock and I can put the second coat on that cabinet up there. Second coat of clear on it. I think once I get that done, I'll stop. But I got about 15 minutes left yet before I can put that on there, so I'll go ahead and get my rag back out and wipe on this thing a little bit more. I don't know how much, like I say, I don't know how much more I'll get done with it, but I can get another 15 minutes worth done on it anyway. Alright, this is Gary signing off. Thanks for watching. Alright, well, I've set this back on the floor so that I can set this back up here so that I could have my bench space back so I could work on that door. Now, I've just about got it about as cleaned off as I can get it. And that over there is wet from lacquer thinner yet. But here, I guess it'll be Friday, because I've got a doctor's appointment down in Louisville tomorrow, so I won't be able to work on it overnight tonight. I have to try to sleep somehow. But I'll get back in, get this here sanded and pre-stained and stained, and I need to dust that off there already. But I've got these here This other door, I've got it pre-stained and stained and sanded and whatnot. Same thing with this. It's stained now. So about all that's left is to get lacquer on those two. Lacquer on those two drawer fronts. And get this one sanded, pre-stained, stained, and lacquered. And this is the last piece. It's just at 6 o'clock in the morning right now, and I've been out here since 2 years. Well, no, yeah, 2. So I've only been out here 4 hours, but it's been 4 hours of doing all this. So, all right, well, finally, then this time I mean it. This is Gary signing off, and thanks for watching.